The room is quiet now, and the night has settled softly around you. Let yourself rest in tonight's Psalms. Psalm 63, a psalm of David when he was in the wilderness of Judah. Verse 1. O God, thou art my God, early will I seek thee. My soul thirsteth for thee, my flesh longeth for thee in a dry and thirsty land, where no water is. Verse 2. To see thy power and thy glory, so as I have seen thee in the sanctuary. Verse 3. Because thy loving kindness is better than life, my lips shall praise thee. Verse 4. Thus will I bless thee while I live, I will lift up my hands in thy name. Verse 5. My soul shall be satisfied as with marrow and fatness, and my mouth shall praise thee with joyful lips. Verse 6. When I remember thee upon my bed, and meditate on thee in the night watches. Verse 7. Because thou hast been my help, therefore in the shadow of thy wings will I rejoice. Verse 8. My soul followeth hard after thee, thy right hand upholdeth me. Verse 9. But those that seek my soul, to destroy it, shall go into the lower parts of the earth. Verse 10. They shall fall by the sword, they shall be a portion for foxes. Verse 11. But the king shall rejoice in God, every one that sweareth by him shall glory, but the mouth of them that speak lies shall be stopped. And now, Psalm 42. Psalm 42, to the chief musician Marshial, for the sons of Korah. Verse 1. As the hart panteth after the water brooks, so panteth my soul after thee, O God. Verse 2. My soul thirsteth for God, for the living God. When shall I come and appear before God? Verse 3. My tears have been my meat day and night, while they continually say unto me, Where is thy God? Verse 4. When I remember these things, I pour out my soul in me. For I had gone with the multitude. I went with them to the house of God, with the voice of joy and praise, with a multitude that kept holiday. Verse 5. Why art thou cast down, O my soul? And why art thou disquieted in me? Hope thou in God, for I shall yet praise him for the help of his countenance. Verse 6. O my God, my soul is cast down within me, therefore will I remember thee from the land of Jordan and of the Hermonites, from the hill Mizar. Verse 7. Deep calleth unto deep at the noise of thy waterspouts, all thy waves and thy billows are gone over me. Verse 8. Yet the Lord will command his loving kindness in the daytime, and in the night his song shall be with me, and my prayer unto the God of my life. Verse 9. I will say unto God my rock, Why hast thou forgotten me? Why go I mourning because of the oppression of the enemy? Verse 10. As with a sword in my bones mine enemies reproach me, while they say daily unto me, Where is thy God? Verse 11. Why art thou cast down, O my soul? And why art thou disquieted within me? Hope thou in God, for I shall yet praise him, who is the health of my countenance, and my God. Let the night grow still around these words. Psalm 34. Psalm 34, a psalm of David, when he changed his behavior before Abimelech, who drove him away, and he departed. Verse 1. I will bless the Lord at all times, his praise shall continually be in my mouth. Verse 2. My soul shall make her boast in the Lord, the humble shall hear thereof, and be glad. Verse 3. O magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt his name together. Verse 4. I sought the Lord, and he heard me, and delivered me from all my fears. Verse 5. They looked unto him, and were lightened, and their faces were not ashamed. Verse 6. This poor man cried, and the Lord heard him, and saved him out of all his troubles. Verse 7. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him, and delivereth them. Verse 8. O taste and see that the Lord is good, blessed is the man that trusteth in him. Verse 9. O fear the Lord, ye his saints, for there is no want to them that fear him. Verse 10. The young lions do lack, and suffer hunger, but they that seek the Lord shall not want any good thing. Verse 11. Come ye children, hearken unto me, I will teach you the fear of the Lord. Verse 12. What man is he that desireth life, and loveth many days, that he may see good? Verse 13. Keep thy tongue from evil, and thy lips from speaking guile. Verse 14. Depart from evil, and do good, seek peace, and pursue it. Verse 15. The eyes of the Lord are upon the righteous, and his ears are open unto their cry. Verse 16. The face of the Lord is against them that do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. Verse 17. The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth, and delivereth them out of all their troubles. Verse 18. The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. Verse 19. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all. Verse 20. He keepeth all his bones, not one of them is broken. Verse 21. Evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate. Verse 22. The Lord redeemeth the soul of his servants, and none of them that trust in him shall be desolate. Let yourself rest beneath the mercy of these words. Psalm 23. Psalm 23, a psalm of David. Verse 1. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Verse 2. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. Verse 3. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Verse 4. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Verse 5. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Verse 6. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. And now, Psalm 91. Verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Verse 2. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him will I trust. Verse 3. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from the noisome pestilence. Verse 4. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Verse 5. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day. Verse 6. Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. Verse 7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Verse 8. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold, and see the reward of the wicked. Verse 9. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. Verse 10. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. Verse 11. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. Verse 12. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Verse 13. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Verse 14. Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. Verse 15. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. Verse 16. With long life will I satisfy him, and show him my salvation. Let the night be quiet, and let the Lord keep watch. Psalm 121. Psalm 121, a song of degrees. Verse 1. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. Verse 2. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. Verse 3. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Verse 4. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Verse 5. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. Verse 6. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Verse 7. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Verse 8. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth, and even for evermore. And now, Psalm 46. Psalm 46. To the chief musician for the sons of Korah, a song upon Alamoth. Verse 1. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Verse 2. Therefore will not we fear, though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea. Verse 3. Though the waters thereof roar and be troubled, though the mountains shake with the swelling thereof. Selah. Verse 4. There is a river, the streams whereof shall make glad the city of God, the holy place of the tabernacles of the Most High. Verse 5. God is in the midst of her, she shall not be moved. God shall help her, and that right early. Verse 6. The heathen raged, the kingdoms were moved. He uttered his voice. The earth melted. Verse 7. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Selah. Verse 8. Come behold the works of the Lord, what desolations he hath made in the earth. Verse 9. He maketh wars to cease unto the end of the earth. He breaketh the bow, and cutteth the spear in sunder. He burneth the chariot in the fire. Verse 10. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth. Verse 11. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Selah. Let the words fall softly like quiet rain at the window. Psalm 27. Psalm 27. A psalm of David. Verse 1. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Verse 2. When the wicked, even mine enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. Verse 3. Though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident. Verse 4. One thing have I desired of the Lord, that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord, and to inquire in his temple. Verse 5. For in the time of trouble he shall hide me in his pavilion, in the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me. He shall set me up upon a rock. Verse 6. And now shall mine head be lifted up above mine enemies round about me. Therefore will I offer in his tabernacle sacrifices of joy. I will sing, yea, I will sing praises unto the Lord. Verse 7. Hear, O Lord, when I cry with my voice. Have mercy also upon me, and answer me. Verse 8. When thou saidst, Seek ye my face, my heart said unto thee, Thy face, Lord, will I seek. Verse 9. Hide not thy face far from me. Put not thy servant away in anger. Thou hast been my help. Leave me not, neither forsake me, O God of my salvation. Verse 10. When my father and my mother forsake me, then the Lord will take me up. Verse 11. Teach me thy way, O Lord, and lead me in a plain path, because of mine enemies. Verse 12. Deliver me not over unto the will of mine enemies, for false witnesses are risen up against me, and such as breathe out cruelty. Verse 13. I had fainted, unless I had believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Verse 14. Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. And now Psalm 4. Psalm 4. To the chief musician on Neginoth, a psalm of David. Verse 1. Hear me when I call, O God of my righteousness. Thou hast enlarged me when I was in distress. Have mercy upon me and hear my prayer. Verse 2. O ye sons of men, how long will ye turn my glory into shame? How long will ye love vanity and seek after leasing? Selah. Verse 3. But know that the Lord hath set apart him that is godly for himself. The Lord will hear when I call unto him. Verse 4. Stand in awe and sin not. Commune with your own heart upon your bed, and be still. Selah. Verse 5. Offer the sacrifices of righteousness, and put your trust in the Lord. Verse 6. There be many that say, Who will show us any good, Lord? Lift thou up the light of thy countenance upon us. Verse 7. Thou hast put gladness in my heart, more than in the time that their corn and their wine increased. Verse 8. I will both lay me down in peace, and sleep, for thou, Lord, only makest me dwell in safety. Let the soul settle gently into safety. Psalm 16. Psalm 16. Michtam of David. Verse 1. Preserve me, O God, for in thee do I put my trust. Verse 2. O my soul, thou hast said unto the Lord, Thou art my Lord, my goodness extendeth not to thee. Verse 3. But to the saints that are in the earth, and to the excellent, in whom is all my delight. Verse 4. Their sorrows shall be multiplied that hasten after another God. Their drink offerings of blood will I not offer, nor take up their names into my lips. Verse 5. The Lord is the portion of mine inheritance, and of my cup. Thou maintainest my lot. Verse 6. The lines are fallen unto me in pleasant places. Yea, I have a goodly heritage. Verse 7. I will bless the Lord, who hath given me counsel. My reins also instruct me in the night seasons. Verse 8. I have set the Lord always before me. Because he is at my right hand, I shall not be moved. Verse 9. Therefore my heart is glad, And my glory rejoiceth, my flesh also shall rest in hope. Verse 10. For thou wilt not leave my soul in hell, neither wilt thou suffer thine Holy One to see corruption. Verse 11. Thou wilt show me the path of life. In thy presence is fullness of joy. At thy right hand there are pleasures for evermore. And now Psalm 103. Psalm 103, a psalm of David. Verse 1. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. Verse 2. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits. Verse 3. Who forgiveth all thine iniquities, who healeth all thy diseases. Verse 4. Who redeemeth thy life from destruction, who crowneth thee with loving kindness and tender mercies. Verse 5. Who satisfieth thy mouth with good things, so that thy youth is renewed like the eagles. Verse 6. The Lord executeth righteousness and judgment for all that are oppressed. Verse 7. He made known his ways unto Moses, his acts unto the children of Israel. Verse 8. The Lord is merciful and gracious, slow to anger, and plenteous in mercy. Verse 9. He will not always chide, neither will he keep his anger forever. Verse 10. He hath not dealt with us after our sins, nor rewarded us according to our iniquities. Verse 11. For as the heaven is high above the earth, so great is his mercy toward them that fear him. Verse 12. As far as the east is from the west, so far hath he removed our transgressions from us. Verse 13. Like as a father pitieth his children, so the Lord pitieth them that fear him. Verse 14. For he knoweth our frame, he remembereth that we are dust. Verse 15. As for man, his days are as grass, as a flower of the field, so he flourisheth. Verse 16. For the wind passeth over it, and it is gone, and the place thereof shall know it no more. Verse 17. But the mercy of the Lord is from everlasting to everlasting upon them that fear him, and his righteousness unto children's children. Verse 18. To such as keep his covenant, and to those that remember his commandments to do them. Verse 19. The Lord hath prepared his throne in the heavens, and his kingdom ruleth over all. Verse 20. Bless the Lord, ye his angels, that excel in strength, that do his commandments, hearkening unto the voice of his word. Verse 21. Bless ye the Lord, all ye his hosts, ye ministers of his, that do his pleasure. Verse 22. Bless the Lord, all his works in all places of his dominion. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and now softly still. Psalm 145. Psalm 145, David's psalm of praise. Verse 1. I will extol thee, my God, O King, and I will bless thy name forever and ever. Verse 2. Every day will I bless thee, and I will praise thy name forever and ever. Verse 3. Great is the Lord, and greatly to be praised, and his greatness is unsearchable. Verse 4. One generation shall praise thy works to another, and shall declare thy mighty acts. Verse 5. I will speak of the glorious honor of thy majesty, and of thy wondrous works. Verse 6. And men shall speak of the might of thy terrible acts, and I will declare thy greatness. Verse 7. They shall abundantly utter the memory of thy great goodness, and shall sing of thy righteousness. Verse 8. The Lord is gracious, and full of compassion, slow to anger, and of great mercy. Verse 9. The Lord is good to all, and his tender mercies are over all his works. Verse 10. All thy works shall praise thee, O Lord, and thy saints shall bless thee. Verse 11. They shall speak of the glory of thy kingdom, and talk of thy power. Verse 12. To make known to the sons of men his mighty acts, and the glorious majesty of his kingdom. Verse 13. Thy kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and thy dominion endureth throughout all generations. Verse 14. The Lord upholdeth all that fall, and raiseth up all those that be bowed down. Verse 15. The eyes of all wait upon thee, and thou givest them their meat in due season. Verse 16. Thou openest thine hand, and satisfiest the desire of every living thing. Verse 17. The Lord is righteous in all his ways, and holy in all his works. Verse 18. The Lord is nigh unto all them that call upon him, to all that call upon him in truth. Verse 19. He will fulfill the desire of them that fear him. He also will hear their cry, and will save them. Verse 20. The Lord preserveth all them that love him, but all the wicked will he destroy. Verse 21. My mouth shall speak the praise of the Lord, and let all flesh bless his holy name forever and ever. Let the heart be quiet, and trust beneath the darkness. Psalm 37. Psalm 37, a psalm of David. Verse 1. Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. Verse 2. For they shall soon be cut down like the grass, and wither as the green herb. Verse 3. Trust in the Lord, and do good, so shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. Verse 4. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. Verse 5. Commit thy way unto the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. Verse 6. And he shall bring forth thy righteousness as the light, and thy judgment as the noonday. Verse 7. Rest in the Lord, and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. Verse 8. Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil. Verse 9. For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. Verse 10. For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be, yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. Verse 11. But the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. Verse 12. The wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. Verse 13. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. Verse 14. The wicked have drawn out the sword, and have bent their bow, to cast down the poor and needy, and to slay such as be of upright conversation. Verse 15. Their sword shall enter into their own heart, and their bows shall be broken. Verse 16. A little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked. Verse 17. For the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord upholdeth the righteous. Verse 18. The Lord knoweth the days of the upright, and their inheritance shall be forever. Verse 19. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine they shall be satisfied. Verse 20. But the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of the Lord shall be as the fat of lambs. They shall consume, into smoke shall they consume away. Verse 21. The wicked borroweth, and payeth not again, but the righteous sheweth mercy, and giveth. Verse 22. For such as be blessed of him shall inherit the earth, and they that be cursed of him shall be cut off. Verse 23. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. Verse 24. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with his hand. Verse 25. I have been young, and now am old, yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. Verse 26. He is ever merciful, and lendeth, and his seed is blessed. Verse 27. Depart from evil, and do good, and dwell for evermore. Verse 28. For the Lord loveth judgment, and forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved for ever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. Verse 29. The righteous shall inherit the land, and dwell therein for ever. Verse 30. The mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom, and his tongue talketh of judgment. Verse 31. The law of his God is in his heart, none of his steps shall slide. Verse 32. The wicked watcheth the righteous, and seeketh to slay him. Verse 33. The Lord will not leave him in his hand, nor condemn him when he is judged. Verse 34. Wait on the Lord, and keep his way, and he shall exalt thee to inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. Verse 35. I have seen the wicked in great power, and spreading himself like a green bay tree. Verse 36. Yet he passed away, and lo, he was not. Yea, I sought him, but he could not be found. Verse 37. Mark the perfect man, and behold the upright, for the end of that man is peace. Verse 38. But the transgressors shall be destroyed together, the end of the wicked shall be cut off. Verse 39. But the salvation of the righteous is of the Lord, he is their strength in the time of trouble. Verse 40. And the Lord shall help them and deliver them. He shall deliver them from the wicked and save them, because they trust in him. And now, Psalm 139. Psalm 139. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. Verse 1. O Lord, thou hast searched me and known me. Verse 2. Thou knowest my downsitting and mine uprising. Thou understandest my thought afar off. Verse 3. Thou compassest my path and my lying down. and art acquainted with all my ways. Verse 4. For there is not a word in my tongue, but, lo, O Lord, thou knowest it altogether. Verse 5. Thou hast beset me behind and before, and laid thine hand upon me. Verse 6. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me, it is high, I cannot attain unto it. Verse 7. Whither shall I go from thy spirit? Or whither shall I flee from thy presence? Verse 8. If I ascend up into heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there. Verse 9. If I take the wings of the morning, and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea. Verse 10. Even there shall thy hand lead me, and thy right hand shall hold me. Verse 11. If I say, surely the darkness shall cover me, even the night shall be light about me. Verse 12. Yea, the darkness hideth not from thee, but the night shineth as the day. The darkness and the light are both alike to thee. Verse 13. For thou hast possessed my reins, thou hast covered me in my mother's womb. Verse 14. I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are thy works, and that my soul knoweth right well. Verse 15. My substance was not hid from thee, when I was made in secret, and curiously wrought in the lowest parts of the earth. Verse 16. Thine eyes did see my substance, yet being unperfect, and in thy book all my members were written, which in continuance were fashioned, when as yet there was none of them. Verse 17. How precious also are thy thoughts unto me, O God! How great is the sum of them! Verse 18. If I should count them, they are more in number than the sand. When I awake, I am still with thee. Verse 19. Surely thou wilt slay the wicked. O God, depart from me therefore, ye bloody men. Verse 20. For they speak against thee wickedly, and thine enemies take thy name in vain. Verse 21. Do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee, and am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee? Verse 22. I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them mine enemies. Verse 23. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me, and know my thoughts. Verse 24. And see if there be any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. Let the quiet deepen, and let sleep be received as a gift. Psalm 127. Psalm 127. A song of degrees for Solomon. Verse 1. Except the Lord build the house, they labor in vain that build it. Except the Lord keep the city, the watchman waketh but in vain. Verse 2. It is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows, for so he giveth his beloved sleep. Verse 3. Lo, children are an heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. Verse 4. As arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, so are children of the youth. Verse 5. Happy is the man that hath his quiver full of them. They shall not be ashamed, but they shall speak with the enemies in the gate. And now Psalm 3. Psalm 3. A psalm of David, when he fled from Absalom his son. Verse 1. Lord, how are they increased that trouble me? Many are they that rise up against me. Verse 2. Many there be which say of my soul, there is no help for him in God. Selah. Verse 3. But thou, O Lord, art a shield for me, my glory, and the lifter up of mine head. Verse 4. I cried unto the Lord with my voice, and he heard me out of his holy hill, Selah. Verse 5. I laid me down and slept. I awaked, for the Lord sustained me. Verse 6. I will not be afraid of 10,000s of people that have set themselves against me round about. Verse 7. Arise, O Lord, save me, O my God. For thou hast smitten all mine enemies upon the cheekbone. Thou hast broken the teeth of the ungodly. Verse 8. Salvation belongeth unto the Lord. Thy blessing is upon thy people. Selah. Let every breath grow slower under the shelter of God. Psalm 62. Psalm 62. To the chief musician, to Jeduthun, a psalm of David. Verse 1. Truly my soul waiteth upon God. From him cometh my salvation. Verse 2. He only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be greatly moved. Verse 3. How long will ye imagine mischief against a man? Ye shall be slain all of you. As a bowing wall shall ye be, and as a tottering fence. Verse 4. They only consult to cast him down from his excellency. They delight in lies. They bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly. Selah. Verse 5. My soul, wait thou only upon God, for my expectation is from him. Verse 6. He only is my rock and my salvation, he is my defense. I shall not be moved. Verse 7. In God is my salvation and my glory, the rock of my strength, and my refuge is in God. Verse 8. Trust in him at all times, ye people. Pour out your heart before him. God is a refuge for us. Selah. Verse 9. Surely men of low degree are vanity, and men of high degree are a lie. To be laid in the balance, they are altogether lighter than vanity. Verse 10. Trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them. Verse 11. God hath spoken once, twice have I heard this, that power belongeth unto God. Verse 12. Also unto thee, O Lord, belongeth mercy, for thou renderest to every man according to his work. And now Psalm 130. Psalm 130, a song of degrees. Verse 1, Out of the depths have I cried unto thee, O Lord. Verse 2, Lord, hear my voice, let thine ears be attentive to the voice of my supplications. Verse 3, If thou, Lord, shouldest mark iniquities, O Lord, who shall stand? Verse 4, But there is forgiveness with thee, that thou mayest be feared. Verse 5, I wait for the Lord, my soul doth wait, and in his word do I hope. Verse 6, My soul waiteth for the Lord more than they that watch for the morning. I say, more than they that watch for the morning. Verse 7, Let Israel hope in the Lord, for with the Lord there is mercy, and with him is plenteous redemption. Verse 8, And he shall redeem Israel from all his iniquities. And now with the room still and the night drawn close, Psalm 143. Psalm 143, a psalm of David. Verse 1, Hear my prayer, O Lord, give ear to my supplications. In thy faithfulness answer me, and in thy righteousness. Verse 2, And enter not into judgment with thy servant, for in thy sight shall no man living be justified. Verse 3, For the enemy hath persecuted my soul. He hath smitten my life down to the ground. He hath made me to dwell in darkness, as those that have been long dead. Verse 4, Therefore is my spirit overwhelmed within me. My heart within me is desolate. Verse 5, I remember the days of old. I meditate on all thy works. I muse on the work of thy hands. Verse 6, I stretch forth my hands unto thee. My soul thirsteth after thee, as a thirsty land. Selah. Verse 7, Hear me speedily, O Lord. My spirit faileth. Hide not thy face from me, lest I be like unto them that go down into the pit. Verse 8, Cause me to hear thy loving kindness in the morning, for in thee do I trust. Cause me to know the way wherein I should walk, for I lift up my soul unto thee. Verse 9, Deliver me, O Lord, from mine enemies. I flee unto thee to hide me. Verse 10, Teach me to do thy will, for thou art my God, thy spirit is good. Lead me into the land of uprightness. Verse 11, Quicken me, O Lord, for thy name's sake, for thy righteousness' sake. Bring my soul out of trouble. Verse 12, And of thy mercy cut off mine enemies, and destroy all them that afflict my soul, for I am thy servant. And now, Psalm 40. Psalm 40, to the chief musician, a psalm of David. Verse 1, I waited patiently for the Lord, and he inclined unto me, and heard my cry. Verse 2, He brought me up also out of an horrible pit, out of the miry clay, and set my feet upon a rock, and established my goings. Verse 3, And he hath put a new song in my mouth, even praise unto our God. Many shall see it and fear, and shall trust in the Lord. Verse 4, Blessed is that man that maketh the Lord his trust, and respecteth not the proud, nor such as turn aside to lies. Verse 5, Many, O Lord my God, are thy wonderful works which thou hast done, and thy thoughts which are to usward, they cannot be reckoned up in order unto thee. If I would declare and speak of them, they are more than can be numbered. Verse 6, Sacrifice and offering thou didst not desire. Mine ears hast thou opened. Burnt offering and sin offering hast thou not required. Verse 7, Then said I, Lo, I come. In the volume of the book it is written of me. Verse 8, I delight to do thy will, O my God. Yea, thy law is within my heart. Verse 9, I have preached righteousness in the great congregation. Lo, I have not refrained my lips. O Lord, thou knowest. Verse 10, I have not hid thy righteousness within my heart. I have declared thy faithfulness and thy salvation. I have not concealed thy loving kindness and thy truth from the great congregation. Verse 11. Withhold not thou thy tender mercies from me, O Lord. Let thy loving kindness and thy truth continually preserve me. Verse 12. For innumerable evils have compassed me about. Mine iniquities have taken hold upon me, so that I am not able to look up. They are more than the hairs of mine head. Therefore my heart faileth me. Verse 13. Be pleased, O Lord, to deliver me, O Lord. Make haste to help me. Verse 14. Let them be ashamed and confounded together, that seek after my soul to destroy it. Let them be driven backward and put to shame that wish me evil. Verse 15. Let them be desolate for a reward of their shame, that say unto me, Aha, aha. Verse 16. Let all those that seek thee rejoice and be glad in thee. Let such as love thy salvation say continually, The Lord be magnified. Verse 17. But I am poor and needy, yet the Lord thinketh upon me. Thou art my help and my deliverer. Make no tarrying, O my God. Let the heart rest again in the house of the Lord. Psalm 84. Psalm 84. To the chief musician upon Gittith, a psalm for the sons of Korah. Verse 1. How amiable are thy tabernacles, O Lord of hosts. Verse 2. My soul longeth, yea, even fainteth for the courts of the Lord. My heart and my flesh crieth out for the living God. Verse 3. Yea, the sparrow hath found an house, and the swallow a nest for herself, where she may lay her young. Even thine altars, O Lord of hosts, my King and my God. Verse 4. Blessed are they that dwell in thy house. They will be still praising thee. Selah. Verse 5. Blessed is the man whose strength is in thee, in whose heart are the ways of them. Verse 6. Who passing through the valley of Baca make it a well. The rain also filleth the pools. Verse 7. They go from strength to strength, every one of them in Zion appeareth before God. Verse 8. O Lord God of hosts, hear my prayer, give ear, O God of Jacob. Selah. Verse 9. Behold, O God, our shield, and look upon the face of thine anointed. Verse 10. For a day in thy courts is better than 1,000. I had rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my God, than to dwell in the tents of wickedness. Verse 11. For the Lord God is a sun and shield. The Lord will give grace and glory. No good thing will he withhold from them that walk uprightly. Verse 12. O Lord of hosts, blessed is the man that trusteth in thee. And now, Psalm 116. Psalm 116. Verse 1. I love the Lord, because he hath heard my voice and my supplications. Verse 2. Because he hath inclined his ear unto me, therefore will I call upon him, as long as I live. Verse 3. The sorrows of death compassed me, and the pains of hell gat hold upon me. I found trouble and sorrow. Verse 4. Then called I upon the name of the Lord. O Lord, I beseech thee, deliver my soul. Verse 5. Gracious is the Lord, and righteous, yea, our God is merciful. Verse 6. The Lord preserveth the simple. I was brought low, and he helped me. Verse 7. Return unto thy rest, O my soul, for the Lord hath dealt bountifully with thee. Verse 8. For thou hast delivered my soul from death, mine eyes from tears, and my feet from falling. Verse 9. I will walk before the Lord, in the land of the living. Verse 10. I believed, therefore have I spoken, I was greatly afflicted. Verse 11. I said in my haste, all men are liars. Verse 12. What shall I render unto the Lord for all his benefits toward me? Verse 13. I will take the cup of salvation, and call upon the name of the Lord. Verse 14. I will pay my vows unto the Lord now, in the presence of all his people. Verse 15. Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints. Verse 16. O Lord, truly I am thy servant. I am thy servant, and the son of thine handmaid. Thou hast loosed my bonds. Verse 17. I will offer to thee the sacrifice of thanksgiving, and will call upon the name of the Lord. Verse 18. I will pay my vows unto the Lord now, in the presence of all his people. Verse 19. In the courts of the Lord's house, in the midst of thee, O Jerusalem. Praise ye the Lord. Let the quiet deepen beneath the words of refuge. Psalm 31. Psalm 31. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. Verse 1. In thee, O Lord, do I put my trust. Let me never be ashamed. Deliver me in thy righteousness. Verse 2. Bow down thine ear to me. Deliver me speedily. Be thou my strong rock for an house of defense to save me. Verse 3. For thou art my rock and my fortress, therefore for thy name's sake lead me, and guide me. Verse 4. Pull me out of the net that they have laid privily for me, for thou art my strength. Verse 5. Into thine hand I commit my spirit, thou hast redeemed me, O Lord God of truth. Verse 6. I have hated them that regard lying vanities, but I trust in the Lord. Verse 7. I will be glad and rejoice in thy mercy, for thou hast considered my trouble, thou hast known my soul in adversities. Verse 8. And hast not shut me up into the hand of the enemy, thou hast set my feet in a large room. Verse 9. Have mercy upon me, O Lord, for I am in trouble, mine eye is consumed with grief, yea, my soul and my belly. Verse 10. For my life is spent with grief, and my years with sighing, my strength faileth because of mine iniquity, and my bones are consumed. Verse 11. I was a reproach among all mine enemies, but especially among my neighbors, and a fear to mine acquaintance. They that did see me without fled from me. Verse 12. I am forgotten as a dead man out of mind. I am like a broken vessel. Verse 13. For I have heard the slander of many. Fear was on every side, while they took counsel together against me. They devised to take away my life. Verse 14. But I trusted in thee, O Lord. I said, Thou art my God. Verse 15. My times are in thy hand, deliver me from the hand of mine enemies, and from them that persecute me. Verse 16. Make thy face to shine upon thy servant, save me for thy mercy's sake. Verse 17. Let me not be ashamed, O Lord, for I have called upon thee. Let the wicked be ashamed, and let them be silent in the grave. Verse 18. Let the lying lips be put to silence, which speak grievous things proudly and contemptuously against the righteous. Verse 19. O how great is thy goodness, which thou hast laid up for them that fear thee, which thou hast wrought for them that trust in thee before the sons of men. Verse 20. Thou shalt hide them in the secret of thy presence from the pride of man. Thou shalt keep them secretly in a pavilion from the strife of tongues. Verse 21. Blessed be the Lord, for he hath showed me his marvelous kindness in a strong city. Verse 22. For I said in my haste, I am cut off from before thine eyes. Nevertheless thou heardest the voice of my supplications when I cried unto thee. Verse 23. O love the Lord, all ye his saints, for the Lord preserveth the faithful, and plentifully rewardeth the proud doer. Verse 24. Be of good courage, and he shall strengthen your heart, all ye that hope in the Lord. And now, Psalm 32. Psalm 32, a psalm of David, Marshiel. Verse 1. Blessed is he whose transgression is forgiven, whose sin is covered. Verse 2. Blessed is the man unto whom the Lord imputeth not iniquity, and in whose spirit there is no guile. Verse 3. When I kept silence, my bones waxed old, through my roaring all the day long. Verse 4. For day and night thy hand was heavy upon me, my moisture is turned into the drought of summer. Selah. Verse 5. I acknowledged my sin unto thee, and mine iniquity have I not hid. I said, I will confess my transgressions unto the Lord. And thou forgavest the iniquity of my sin. Selah. Verse 6. For this shall every one that is godly pray unto thee in a time when thou mayest be found. Surely in the floods of great waters they shall not come nigh unto him. Verse 7. Thou art my hiding place. Thou shalt preserve me from trouble. Thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance. Selah. Verse 8. I will instruct thee and teach thee in the way which thou shalt go. I will guide thee with mine eye. Verse 9. Be ye not as the horse, or as the mule, which have no understanding, whose mouth must be held in with bit and bridle, lest they come near unto thee. Verse 10. Many sorrows shall be to the wicked, but he that trusteth in the Lord, mercy shall compass him about. Verse 11. Be glad in the Lord and rejoice, ye righteous, and shout for joy, all ye that are upright in heart. Let the burden of the day be laid down into these words. Psalm 55. Psalm 55. To the chief musician on Neginoth, Marshiel, a psalm of David. Verse 1. Give ear to my prayer, O God, and hide not thyself from my supplication. Verse 2. Attend unto me, and hear me. I mourn in my complaint, and make a noise. Verse 3. Because of the voice of the enemy, because of the oppression of the wicked. For they cast iniquity upon me, and in wrath they hate me. Verse 4. My heart is sore pained within me, and the terrors of death are fallen upon me. Verse 5. Fearfulness and trembling are come upon me, and horror hath overwhelmed me. Verse 6. And I said, Oh, that I had wings like a dove, for then would I fly away, and be at rest. Verse 7. Lo, then would I wander far off, and remain in the wilderness. Selah. Verse 8. I would hasten my escape from the windy storm and tempest. Verse 9. Destroy, O Lord, and divide their tongues, for I have seen violence and strife in the city. Verse 10. Day and night they go about it upon the walls thereof. Mischief also and sorrow are in the midst of it. Verse 11. Wickedness is in the midst thereof. Deceit and guile depart not from her streets. Verse 12. For it was not an enemy that reproached me, then I could have borne it. Neither was it he that hated me that did magnify himself against me. Then I would have hid myself from him. Verse 13. But it was thou, a man mine equal, my guide, and mine acquaintance. Verse 14. We took sweet counsel together, and walked unto the house of God in company. Verse 15. Let death seize upon them, and let them go down quick into hell, for wickedness is in their dwellings and among them. Verse 16. As for me, I will call upon God, and the Lord shall save me. Verse 17. Evening and morning and at noon will I pray, and cry aloud, and he shall hear my voice. Verse 18. He hath delivered my soul in peace from the battle that was against me, for there were many with me. Verse 19. God shall hear and afflict them, even he that abideth of old, Selah. Because they have no changes, therefore they fear not God. Verse 20. He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. Verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Verse 22. Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. Verse 23. But thou, O God, shalt bring them down into the pit of destruction. Bloody and deceitful men shall not live out half their days. But I will trust in thee. And now, Psalm 86. Psalm 86, a prayer of David. Verse 1. Bow down thine ear, O Lord, hear me, for I am poor and needy. Verse 2. Preserve my soul, for I am holy. O thou my God, save thy servant that trusteth in thee. Verse 3. Be merciful unto me, O Lord, for I cry unto thee daily. Verse 4. Rejoice the soul of thy servant, for unto thee, O Lord, do I lift up my soul. Verse 5. For thou, Lord, art good, and ready to forgive, and plenteous in mercy unto all them that call upon thee. Verse 6. Give ear, O Lord, unto my prayer, and attend to the voice of my supplications. Verse 7. In the day of my trouble I will call upon thee, for thou wilt answer me. Verse 8. Among the gods there is none like unto thee, O Lord, neither are there any works like unto thy works. Verse 9. All nations whom thou hast made shall come and worship before thee, O Lord, and shall glorify thy name. Verse 10. For thou art great, and doest wondrous things, thou art God alone. Verse 11. Teach me thy way, O Lord, I will walk in thy truth, unite my heart to fear thy name. Verse 12. I will praise thee, O Lord my God, with all my heart, and I will glorify thy name for evermore. Verse 13. For great is thy mercy toward me, and thou hast delivered my soul from the lowest hell. Verse 14. O God, the proud are risen against me, and the assemblies of violent men have sought after my soul, and have not set thee before them. Verse 15. But thou, O Lord, art a God full of compassion, and gracious, long-suffering, and plenteous in mercy and truth. Verse 16. O turn unto me, and have mercy upon me. Give thy strength unto thy servant, and save the son of thine handmaid. Verse 17. Show me a token for good, that they which hate me may see it, and be ashamed, because thou, Lord, hast holpen me, and comforted me. Let the words keep their gentle watch in the dark. Psalm 56. Psalm 56, to the chief musician upon Jonathan Michtam of David, when the Philistines took him in Gath. Verse 1. Be merciful unto me, O God, for man would swallow me up, he fighting daily oppresseth me. Verse 2. Mine enemies would daily swallow me up, for they be many that fight against me, O thou most high. Verse 3. What time I am afraid, I will trust in thee. Verse 4. In God I will praise his word. In God I have put my trust. I will not fear what flesh can do unto me. Verse 5. Every day they wrest my words. All their thoughts are against me for evil. Verse 6. They gather themselves together. They hide themselves. They mark my steps when they wait for my soul. Verse 7. Shall they escape by iniquity? In thine anger cast down the people, O God. Verse 8. Thou tellest my wanderings. Put thou my tears into thy bottle. Are they not in thy book? Verse 9. When I cry unto thee, then shall mine enemies turn back. This I know, for God is for me. Verse 10. In God will I praise his word. In the Lord will I praise his word. Verse 11. In God have I put my trust. I will not be afraid what man can do unto me. Verse 12. Thy vows are upon me, O God. I will render praises unto thee. Verse 13. For thou hast delivered my soul from death. Wilt not thou deliver my feet from falling, that I may walk before God in the light of the living? And now, Psalm 57. Psalm 57. To the chief musician, Altashith, Michtam of David, when he fled from Saul in the cave. Verse 1. Be merciful unto me, O God, be merciful unto me, for my soul trusteth in thee. Yea, in the shadow of thy wings will I make my refuge, until these calamities be overpast. Verse 2. I will cry unto God most high, and to God that performeth all things for me. Verse 3. He shall send from heaven, and save me from the reproach of him that would swallow me up. Selah. God shall send forth his mercy, and his truth. Verse 4. My soul is among lions, and I lie even among them that are set on fire, even the sons of men, whose teeth are spears and arrows, and their tongue a sharp sword. Verse 5. Be thou exalted, O God, above the heavens. Let thy glory be above all the earth. Verse 6. They have prepared a net for my steps. My soul is bowed down. They have digged a pit before me, into the midst whereof they are fallen themselves. Selah. Verse 7. My heart is fixed, O God, my heart is fixed. I will sing and give praise. Verse 8. Awake up, my glory, awake, psaltery and harp. I myself will awake early. Verse 9. I will praise thee, O Lord, among the people. I will sing unto thee among the nations. Verse 10. For thy mercy is great unto the heavens, and thy truth unto the clouds. Verse 11. Be thou exalted, O God, above the heavens. Let thy glory be above all the earth. Let the heart be led to the rock that is higher. Psalm 61. Psalm 61. To the chief musician upon Negina, a psalm of David. Verse 1. Hear my cry, O God. Attend unto my prayer. Verse 2. From the end of the earth will I cry unto thee, when my heart is overwhelmed. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I. Verse 3. For thou hast been a shelter for me, and a strong tower from the enemy. Verse 4. I will abide in thy tabernacle forever. I will trust in the covert of thy wings. Selah. Verse 5. For thou, O God, hast heard my vows. Thou hast given me the heritage of those that fear thy name. Verse 6. Thou wilt prolong the king's life and his years as many generations. Verse 7. He shall abide before God forever. O prepare mercy and truth, which may preserve him. Verse 8. So will I sing praise unto thy name forever, that I may daily perform my vows. And now, Psalm 77. Psalm 77. To the chief musician, to Jeduthun, a psalm of Asaph. Verse 1. I cried unto God with my voice, even unto God with my voice, and he gave ear unto me. Verse 2. In the day of my trouble I sought the Lord. My sore ran in the night, and ceased not. My soul refused to be comforted. Verse 3. I remembered God, and was troubled. I complained, and my spirit was overwhelmed. Selah. Verse 4. Thou holdest mine eyes waking. I am so troubled that I cannot speak. Verse 5. I have considered the days of old, the years of ancient times. Verse 6. I call to remembrance my song in the night. I commune with mine own heart, and my spirit made diligent search. Verse 7. Will the Lord cast off forever, and will he be favorable no more? Verse 8. Is his mercy clean gone forever? Doth his promise fail forevermore? Verse 9. Hath God forgotten to be gracious? Hath he in anger shut up his tender mercies? Selah. Verse 10. And I said, This is my infirmity, but I will remember the years of the right hand of the Most High. Verse 11. I will remember the works of the Lord. Surely I will remember thy wonders of old. Verse 12. I will meditate also of all thy work, and talk of thy doings. Verse 13. Thy way, O God, is in the sanctuary, who is so great a God as our God. Verse 14. Thou art the God that doest wonders. Thou hast declared thy strength among the people. Verse 15. Thou hast with thine arm redeemed thy people, the sons of Jacob and Joseph, Selah. Verse 16. The waters saw thee, O God. The waters saw thee, they were afraid. The depths also were troubled. Verse 17. The clouds poured out water, the skies sent out a sound. Thine arrows also went abroad. Verse 18. The voice of thy thunder was in the heaven. The lightnings lightened the world. The earth trembled and shook. Verse 19. Thy way is in the sea, and thy path in the great waters, and thy footsteps are not known. Verse 20. Thou leddest thy people like a flock, by the hand of Moses and Aaron. Let the night hold still, while the ancient prayer continues. Psalm 90. Psalm 90. A prayer of Moses, the man of God. Verse 1. Lord, thou hast been our dwelling place in all generations. Verse 2. Before the mountains were brought forth, or ever thou hadst formed the earth and the world, even from everlasting to everlasting, thou art God. Verse 3. Thou turnest man to destruction, and sayest, Return, ye children of men. Verse 4. For 1,000 years in thy sight are but as yesterday when it is past. And as a watch in the night. Verse 5. Thou carriest them away as with a flood. They are as asleep, in the morning they are like grass which groweth up. Verse 6. In the morning it flourisheth and groweth up, in the evening it is cut down and withereth. Verse 7. For we are consumed by thine anger, and by thy wrath are we troubled. Verse 8. Thou hast set our iniquities before thee, our secret sins in the light of thy countenance. Verse 9. For all our days are passed away in thy wrath. We spend our years as a tale that is told. Verse 10. The days of our years are 80 years and 10, and if by reason of strength they be 80 years, yet is their strength labor and sorrow, for it is soon cut off and we fly away. Verse 11. Who knoweth the power of thine anger? Even according to thy fear, so is thy wrath. Verse 12. So teach us to number our days, that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. Verse 13. Return, O Lord, how long? And let it repent thee concerning thy servants. Verse 14. O satisfy us early with thy mercy, that we may rejoice and be glad all our days. Verse 15. Make us glad according to the days wherein thou hast afflicted us, and the years wherein we have seen evil. Verse 16. Let thy work appear unto thy servants, and thy glory unto their children. Verse 17. And let the beauty of the Lord our God be upon us, and establish thou the work of our hands upon us. Yea, the work of our hands establish thou it. And now, Psalm 131. Psalm 131, a song of degrees of David. Verse 1. Lord, my heart is not haughty, nor mine eyes lofty, neither do I exercise myself in great matters, or in things too high for me. Verse 2. Surely I have behaved and quieted myself as a child that is weaned of his mother, my soul is even as a weaned child. Verse 3. Let Israel hope in the Lord from henceforth and forever, let the room be quiet, and let praise remain low and steady. Psalm 92. Psalm 92, a psalm or song for the Sabbath day. Verse 1. It is a good thing to give thanks unto the Lord and to sing praises unto thy name, O Most High. Verse 2. To shew forth thy loving kindness in the morning and thy faithfulness every night. Verse 3. Upon an instrument of 10 strings, and upon the psaltery, upon the harp with a solemn sound. Verse 4. For thou, Lord, hast made me glad through thy work. I will triumph in the works of thy hands. Verse 5. O Lord, how great are thy works, and thy thoughts are very deep. Verse 6. A brutish man knoweth not, neither doth a fool understand this. Verse 7. When the wicked spring as the grass, and when all the workers of iniquity do flourish, it is that they shall be destroyed for ever. Verse 8. But thou, Lord, art most high for evermore. Verse 9. For lo thine enemies, O Lord, for lo thine enemies shall perish, all the workers of iniquity shall be scattered. Verse 10. But my horn shalt thou exalt like the horn of an unicorn. I shall be anointed with fresh oil. Verse 11. Mine eye also shall see my desire on mine enemies, and mine ears shall hear my desire of the wicked that rise up against me. Verse 12. The righteous shall flourish like the palm tree, he shall grow like a cedar in Lebanon. Verse 13. Those that be planted in the house of the Lord shall flourish in the courts of our God. Verse 14. They shall still bring forth fruit in old age, they shall be fat and flourishing. Verse 15. To show that the Lord is upright, he is my rock, and there is no unrighteousness in him. And now, Psalm 100. Psalm 100. A psalm of praise. Verse 1. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all ye lands. Verse 2. Serve the Lord with gladness, come before his presence with singing. Verse 3. Know ye that the Lord he is God, it is he that hath made us, and not we ourselves. We are his people, and the sheep of his pasture. Verse 4. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving, and into his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him, and bless his name. Verse 5. For the Lord is good, his mercy is everlasting, and his truth endureth to all generations. Let praise remain gentle and steady in the night. Psalm 111. Psalm 111. Verse 1. Praise ye the Lord. I will praise the Lord with my whole heart, in the assembly of the upright, and in the congregation. Verse 2. The works of the Lord are great, sought out of all them that have pleasure therein. Verse 3. His work is honorable and glorious, and his righteousness endureth for ever. Verse 4. He hath made his wonderful works to be remembered. The Lord is gracious and full of compassion. Verse 5. He hath given meat unto them that fear him, he will ever be mindful of his covenant. Verse 6. He hath showed his people the power of his works, that he may give them the heritage of the heathen. Verse 7. The works of his hands are verity and judgment, all his commandments are sure. Verse 8. They stand fast forever and ever, and are done in truth and uprightness. Verse 9. He sent redemption unto his people, he hath commanded his covenant forever, holy and reverend is his name. Verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, a good understanding have all they that do his commandments, his praise endureth forever. And now, Psalm 112. Psalm 112, verse 1. Praise ye the Lord. Blessed is the man that feareth the Lord, that delighteth greatly in his commandments. Verse 2. His seed shall be mighty upon earth, the generation of the upright shall be blessed. Verse 3. Wealth and riches shall be in his house, and his righteousness endureth for ever. Verse 4. Unto the upright there ariseth light in the darkness. He is gracious and full of compassion, and righteous. Verse 5. A good man sheweth favor, and lendeth, he will guide his affairs with discretion. Verse 6. Surely he shall not be moved for ever. The righteous shall be in everlasting remembrance. Verse 7. He shall not be afraid of evil tidings. His heart is fixed, trusting in the Lord. Verse 8. His heart is established, he shall not be afraid, until he see his desire upon his enemies. Verse 9. He hath dispersed, he hath given to the poor. His righteousness endureth forever, his horn shall be exalted with honor. Verse 10. The wicked shall see it, and be grieved, he shall gnash with his teeth, and melt away the desire of the wicked shall perish. Let the soul be strengthened quietly in the mercy of God. Psalm 138. Psalm 138, a psalm of David. Verse 1. I will praise thee with my whole heart, before the gods will I sing praise unto thee. Verse 2. I will worship toward thy holy temple, and praise thy name for thy loving kindness and for thy truth, for thou hast magnified thy word above all thy name. Verse 3. In the day when I cried thou answeredst me, and strengthenedst me with strength in my soul. Verse 4. All the kings of the earth shall praise thee, O Lord, when they hear the words of thy mouth. Verse 5. Yea, they shall sing in the ways of the Lord, for great is the glory of the Lord. Verse 6. Though the Lord be high, yet hath he respect unto the lowly, but the proud he knoweth afar off. Verse 7. Though I walk in the midst of trouble, thou wilt revive me. Thou shalt stretch forth thine hand against the wrath of mine enemies, and thy right hand shall save me. Verse 8. The Lord will perfect that which concerneth me. Thy mercy, O Lord, endureth forever. Forsake not the works of thine own hands. And now, Psalm 146. Psalm 146, verse 1. Praise ye the Lord. Praise the Lord, O my soul. Verse 2. While I live will I praise the Lord, I will sing praises unto my God, while I have any being. Verse 3. Put not your trust in princes, nor in the Son of Man in whom there is no help. Verse 4. His breath goeth forth, he returneth to his earth, in that very day his thoughts perish. Verse 5. Happy is he that hath the God of Jacob for his help, whose hope is in the Lord his God. Verse 6. Which made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that therein is, which keepeth truth for ever. Verse 7. Which executeth judgment for the oppressed, which giveth food to the hungry, the Lord looseth the prisoners. Verse 8. The Lord openeth the eyes of the blind, the Lord raiseth them that are bowed down, the Lord loveth the righteous. Verse 9. The Lord preserveth the strangers, he relieveth the fatherless and widow, but the way of the wicked he turneth upside down. Verse 10. The Lord shall reign forever, even thy God, O Zion, unto all generations. Praise ye the Lord, let the heart listen softly as the praise continues. Psalm 147. Psalm 147. Verse 1. Praise ye the Lord, for it is good to sing praises unto our God, for it is pleasant, and praise is comely. Verse 2. The Lord doth build up Jerusalem, he gathereth together the outcasts of Israel. Verse 3. He healeth the broken in heart, and bindeth up their wounds. Verse 4. He telleth the number of the stars, he calleth them all by their names. Verse 5. Great is our Lord, and of great power, his understanding is infinite. Verse 6. The Lord lifteth up the meek, he casteth the wicked down to the ground. Verse 7. Sing unto the Lord with thanksgiving, sing praise upon the harp unto our God. Verse 8. Who covereth the heaven with clouds, who prepareth rain for the earth, who maketh grass to grow upon the mountains. Verse 9. He giveth to the beast his food, and to the young ravens which cry. Verse 10. He delighteth not in the strength of the horse, he taketh not pleasure in the legs of a man. Verse 11. The Lord taketh pleasure in them that fear him, in those that hope in his mercy. Verse 12. Praise the Lord, O Jerusalem, praise thy God, O Zion. Verse 13. For he hath strengthened the bars of thy gates, he hath blessed thy children within thee. Verse 14. He maketh peace in thy borders, and filleth thee with the finest of the wheat. Verse 15. He sendeth forth his commandment upon earth, his word runneth very swiftly. Verse 16. He giveth snow like wool, he scattereth the hoarfrost like ashes. Verse 17. He casteth forth his ice like morsels, who can stand before his cold? Verse 18. He sendeth out his word and melteth them, he causeth his wind to blow, and the waters flow. Verse 19. He sheweth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. Verse 20. He hath not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. And now, Psalm 25. Psalm 25, a psalm of David. Verse 1. Unto thee, O Lord, do I lift up my soul. Verse 2. O my God, I trust in thee. Let me not be ashamed, let not mine enemies triumph over me. Verse 3. Yea, let none that wait on thee be ashamed, let them be ashamed which transgress without cause. Verse 4. Show me thy ways, O Lord, teach me thy paths. Verse 5. Lead me in thy truth, and teach me. For thou art the God of my salvation, on thee do I wait all the day. Verse 6. Remember, O Lord, thy tender mercies and thy loving kindnesses, for they have been ever of old. Verse 7. Remember not the sins of my youth, nor my transgressions. According to thy mercy remember thou me for thy goodness' sake, O Lord. Verse 8. Good and upright is the Lord, therefore will he teach sinners in the way. Verse 9. The meek will he guide in judgment, and the meek will he teach his way. Verse 10. All the paths of the Lord are mercy and truth, unto such as keep his covenant and his testimonies. Verse 11. For thy name's sake, O Lord, pardon mine iniquity, for it is great. Verse 12. What man is he that feareth the Lord? Him shall he teach in the way that he shall choose. Verse 13. His soul shall dwell at ease, and his seed shall inherit the earth. Verse 14. The secret of the Lord is with them that fear him, and he will shew them his covenant. Verse 15. Mine eyes are ever toward the Lord, for he shall pluck my feet out of the net. Verse 16. Turn thee unto me, and have mercy upon me, for I am desolate and afflicted. Verse 17. The troubles of my heart are enlarged. O bring thou me out of my distresses. Verse 18. Look upon mine affliction and my pain, and forgive all my sins. Verse 19. Consider mine enemies, for they are many, and they hate me with cruel hatred. Verse 20. O keep my soul, and deliver me. Let me not be ashamed, for I put my trust in thee. Verse 21. Let integrity and uprightness preserve me, for I wait on thee. Verse 22. Redeem Israel, O God, out of all his troubles. Let the night hold the sound of mercy and gladness. Psalm 30. Psalm 30, a psalm and song at the dedication of the house of David. Verse 1. I will extol thee, O Lord, for thou hast lifted me up, and hast not made my foes to rejoice over me. Verse 2. O Lord my God, I cried unto thee, and thou hast healed me. Verse 3. O Lord, thou hast brought up my soul from the grave. Thou hast kept me alive, that I should not go down to the pit. Verse 4. Sing unto the Lord, O ye saints of his, and give thanks at the remembrance of his holiness. Verse 5. For his anger endureth but a moment. In his favour is life, weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Verse 6. And in my prosperity I said, I shall never be moved. Verse 7. Lord, by thy favour thou hast made my mountain to stand strong. Thou didst hide thy face, and I was troubled. Verse 8. I cried to thee, O Lord, and unto the Lord I made supplication. Verse 9. What profit is there in my blood, when I go down to the pit? Shall the dust praise thee? Shall it declare thy truth? Verse 10. Hear, O Lord, and have mercy upon me. Lord, be thou my helper. Verse 11. Thou hast turned for me my mourning into dancing. Thou hast put off my sackcloth, and girded me with gladness. Verse 12. To the end that my glory may sing praise to thee, and not be silent. O Lord my God, I will give thanks unto thee forever. And now, Psalm 125. Psalm 125, a song of degrees. Verse 1. They that trust in the Lord shall be as Mount Zion, which cannot be removed, but abideth for ever. Verse 2. As the mountains are round about Jerusalem, so the Lord is round about his people from henceforth even for ever. Verse 3. For the rod of the wicked shall not rest upon the lot of the righteous, lest the righteous put forth their hands unto iniquity. Verse 4. Do good, O Lord, unto those that be good, and to them that are upright in their hearts. Verse 5. As for such as turn aside unto their crooked ways, the Lord shall lead them forth with the workers of iniquity. But peace shall be upon Israel. Let peace rest softly on the soul. Psalm 126. Psalm 126, a song of degrees. Verse 1. When the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream. Verse 2. Then was our mouth filled with laughter, and our tongue with singing. Then said they among the heathen, The Lord hath done great things for them. Verse 3. The Lord hath done great things for us, whereof we are glad. Verse 4. Turn again our captivity, O Lord, as the streams in the south. Verse 5. They that sow in tears shall reap in joy. Verse 6. He that goeth forth and weepeth, bearing precious seed, shall doubtless come again with rejoicing, bringing his sheaves with him. And now, Psalm 128. Psalm 128, a song of degrees. Verse 1. Blessed is every one that feareth the Lord, that walketh in his ways. Verse 2. For thou shalt eat the labor of thine hands. Happy shalt thou be, and it shall be well with thee. Verse 3. Thy wife shall be as a fruitful vine by the sides of thine house, thy children like olive plants round about thy table. Verse 4. Behold, that thus shall the man be blessed, that feareth the Lord. Verse 5. The Lord shall bless thee out of Zion, and thou shalt see the good of Jerusalem all the days of thy life. Verse 6. Yea, thou shalt see thy children's children, and peace upon Israel,